Hi, I'm Pastor Jan Cohen, the founding pastor of All People, All Truths House of Enlightenment. I wanted to take a few minutes today and talk to you about who we are and why we exist, so that you can have some incentive to come and visit us. So first of all, let me say that we're an LGBTQIIAA plus church, and we are non-religious. We're a spiritual church. And let me explain what I mean by that. To me, religion is about someone else's experience that lived hundreds of years ago. And spirituality is about each individual's experience now in their current life as they live their life on the path of enlightenment. So, for so many years, we have fit poorly, if at all, into the churches of the world because we're part of the LGBTQIA community. Some churches we cannot be part of, we can't even step inside of them if they know that we're part of the LGBTQ community. In some countries, you're put to death if you're a known homosexual, for example. Um, so there's still a lot of prejudice out there in the world about us, and a lot of denial of rights and equity and equality. And we wanted to create a place that our community could go and worship that was non-religious. So we didn't have to just have a particular group. As an example, MCC is an LGBTQ church, and it is an Episcopalian church. So if you're LGBTQ and you're Episcopalian, that might be a really good seamless fit for you. But if you're LGBTQ but you're not Episcopalian, or Episcopalian and not LGBTQ, then it becomes not such a good fit. And that's the problem with most churches today. Some of them have that new welcome sign up that says, "We welcome LGBTQ people." And this is in part because some of their congregants just can't imagine that their church wouldn't welcome us. And it's in part because they'd like to get us into their church because they're looking always, all churches, for new congregants, new people through the door, expanding their church, growing, increasing their budget. So, a thing with most churches is let's see how many people we can bring in as our own. But most of those churches want to keep us away. We're not part of that group. But you'll see there is kind of a new posh thing to welcome our community into their church. So when you get there, you may not feel like you fit at all, or you may. Some are doing a very good job of reaching out to our community. Some are doing the exact opposite of a good job. So when you get there, you may feel like it's not your church at all. You might feel awkward or uncomfortable or feel prejudiced against or discriminated or not made to feel welcome and driven away. And our church intends to put an end to all that, to give our community a place to go that is non-religious, so all religions are welcome, all spiritualities, all belief systems, including atheists and agnosticism. We welcome everyone. Whatever your belief is, you can continue believing that in our church. You don't have to fit yourself into any religious box because we are spiritual and not religious. We're accepting to all religions, all walks of life, all nations, all people. We are intending to be all inclusive for our community, so it doesn't matter what our community believes. And of course, if you're allies, that's the A in our acronym, our alphabet soup. That A one of them stands for allies. So if you're an ally, please, please know that we welcome you with open arms. Um, so getting back to the point of that religious box, if you fit in the religious box, generally you're not welcome in the church. If you fit in the church, or if you fit in the LGBTQ box pretty well, it fits in with everyone, then it's probably not the religion of your preference or of your belief system. So I know people in our community, I did it myself. I went from church to church to church. I graduated from many different types of seminaries, including a couple of Christian ones, in my search for where I fit in as a lesbian woman. Um, so it is a struggle, and it is an uphill battle to find a place where you feel free, that you can worship your own beliefs and you can still fit in with the congregation and be part of that family. So our intention is to create a church that, and we do have a global vision, a church that welcomes everyone in our community, no matter what you look like, who you love, how you identify, your sexual orientation, or even if you're an ally, or whether you believe in a higher power or in any religion, or you're agnostic or atheist, you can still come to our church, and I believe you'll experience your happy place. Our church is focused around goodness. We teach and talk about and sermonize about goodness and levels of human consciousness and universal law and forgiveness and gratitude and equity and equality and social justice and the spiritual transformation of humankind. That's who we are. That's who we're always going to be. We're not a traditional church. We're much more a movement of the unchurch. And we can't wait for you to come and give us a shot. Come check us out. I dare you to prove me wrong. I I don't think that there's a good human anywhere on planet Earth that can come to our church, can whether it's online or in person, can participate in our church service and leave feeling like they haven't been in their happy place. I guarantee you there won't be a thing you can disagree with, because that's who we are. We're all about goodness and equity and social justice and human rights, and we're much more a movement than just a traditional church. So come and join us, won't you? Because the divine in me recognizes the divine in you. Namaste, my friend. I hope to see you soon.